One of the little problems that's always with you while traveling through rural America is finding a place to eat. And you learn not to be choosy for two reasons. First, it's a long way between diners, and second, they're all about the same anyway. They don't fool around with a lot of fancy names. They simply get right to the point with a sign that says, eat.
So you don't select a restaurant, you select a town. And you know as surely as you drive into that town that you'll find eat or cafe or food approximately halfway down Main Street. In Alma, Kansas, that turns out to be the Alma Hotel. And sure enough, it has all the outside appearances of a place that specializes in coleslaw and chicken fried steak.
There's not much to dispel that impression in the rustic little entrance hall either, except the register. There are names in it from Munich, Germany, and Bangkok, Thailand, and our idol Charles Kuralt, on the road, and Susan Ford, Washington, D.C. And you are wondering how fate happened to dump them here and why they bothered to record the accident when the answer suddenly hits you at the threshold of the dining room. You are swept away in a cascade of dinner music and crystal glass. You are as disoriented as you are dazzled, and you only get one immediate readout. This isn't Kitty's Cafe. There are lots of tip-offs, of course. One is that the menu doesn't offer chicken fried steak. You'll have to settle for oysters Rockefeller, or escargot bourguignon, or salad Herbert, or a Swiss cheese and spinach souffle, or any of those other little tidbits that distinguish the gourmet chef from the hash slinger at the place called Eat. How did it come to be here in the middle of what our friend Kuralt once described as this gastronomic wasteland? The answer is through the insatiable curiosity of self-taught, self-styled native Kansan Gordon Butte, whose fascination with creative cuisine saved his folks' cafe from an endless existence as Mom and Dad's luncheonette. But such national acceptance didn't come without a little hesitance from the people of Alma.
No, there was a lot of hesitance. There really was. People were saying, we don't need that type of a fancy restaurant in Alma. What's he think he's doing? Or the reason we have a French restaurant in Alma, Kansas is because Gordon Butte happens to be in Alma, Kansas. We started out with fried chicken and steaks and this type of thing. I got awfully tired of just putting pieces of chicken in a French fryer. There was no creativity. I must be some sort of a frustrated artist of some type. I enjoy the creativity. All of us in the kitchen, our waiters, enjoy the creativity of our art of cooking. It takes time, but when we get done, we have several masterpieces for the evening. And when you have to wait on 90 customers in one night, you have to create maybe 5 different courses for each customer. That's 5 times 9, 450 masterpieces all at once. It's a challenge and it's fun.
It isn't really what we expected, and it isn't what our boss expected either when he told us to put all our meals on an expense account. But like we said, it's a long way between small-town diners out here, and one thing you learn quickly is not to be choosy. I think I'll start with the escargot, follow that with a consommé à la bourgeoise, a salad Herbert, fruit tartlet,
Wendell Anschutz, Place to Place, Alma, Kansas.